What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Panda here, and today we are playing some Watcher of Realms. Guys, we have some crazy good news that has come into the game. I don't want to waste too much time. Let's dive right into it. And welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to be talking about some crazy good news that has come into the game that I am super excited about. I just opened my game back up and saw this beautiful announcement in the game news for the Festival of Luminance event preview. Now, of course, this is not all the information for the event, but it's pretty interesting stuff that they are showing us so far. First things first, we have the Wizard's Horde, a Shard Summon, the Odyssey of Dreams, the Luminance Sign-In, and the Frenzy Plundering. All of these things are pretty great. From what I remember, some of these things look really awesome. Let's quickly read through them. First things first is we have the Luminance Shop. Participate in the Festival of Luminance to collect lustrous sparklers, which can be redeemed for the event-exclusive avatars, legendary skill crystals, ancient summoning crystals, and other rare rewards. Now, they have a picture of Falcha here, so I'm a little curious if maybe Falcha will be coming back. It feels a little weird that she would be coming back, especially before Reeve, which, by the way, if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the comment section of Mortar Mike, Fastidious, and obviously this video with the hashtag of bring back Reeve, because we are on a mission to get him back into the game, whether it's just added in as a normal summon or added in as another guaranteed banner. Either or, really, we just want to see him added to the game for those of us that missed him. So hit us with the hashtag in the comment section down below. But because Falcha is here, I'm a little curious if maybe she's going to be available in this event. It feels weird. It looks like it's probably more of just a little bit of a bait. Maybe if you guys have seen this event on Forerunner, it could be possible that, that is something that we could ask you guys. Maybe you guys have had this event already. I'm not sure. But ultimately, I love these events. There are 2-week-long events. They have some pretty good rewards. Legendary skill crystals are always great. Summoning crystals, etc. Definitely no complaints. We'll definitely have a video specifically about this store when it comes out, like what to do in the event, what to purchase. So look forward to that when we have more information or it's in the game. Then we drop down to the Wizard's Horde. So the Wizard's Horde is complete various quests during the Wizard's Horde event to win various summoning items and tons of lustrous sparklers. Use these to redeem valuable items in the Luminance shop. I believe that this is the sort of like bounty system, probably. We're going to have some quests that pop up. We're going to go do those quests. We're going to get some rewards from that quest, which will include the event currency. Pretty standard for these types of events. Then we have the Shard Summon. We are going to be getting Vladov. This is one of the epic lords that I actually don't have, and I would be actually really excited to pick him up. He as a champion is decent but not crazy, right? He's a pretty good champion, but overall he's a lord for the Chaos faction. Let's quickly take just a quick look at him. We'll go down here to Chaos. We'll check him out. Vladov. So he's a chaotic nightmare fighter, normal fighter. He has a ton of attack speed mechanics, just a quick basic attack, hits twice, right? So this is actually 85 multiplied by 2, so it's actually 170, which is pretty good. He has a chance to trigger bleed, which is really good. If you don't have someone like a Salazar for the guild boss, he's a potential unit you could use there. Then we have, of course, the faction lord, like the lord skill, which is really good because it just buffs your lords by a ton, right? So for example, if I'm using Aatrox and Cerberus, I could buff both of those up because they're both chaotics, right? Of course I have Morrigan, so maybe not the best. I feel like those are probably better to use in that sense, but could be really good for someone like a Valeria, etc. And then we have Savagery, which just converts 12% of max HP into attack, and does some damage. It's a pretty interesting, really he's just here mainly for the Lord skill, but he does have access to that bleed. Here we go, access to that bleed, which is okay. It's only a 25% chance, so it's nothing super crazy. If I remember correctly, he does get an increase. Yeah, so he gets 10% on basics, and then I think actually yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it's just the extra 10% on basic. So he has a relatively okay chance to bleed. Definitely could be good if you don't currently have the best in slot kind of guild boss team, and or you don't have Salazar and you want a bleed champion. Definitely not a huge bonus for a lot of people, but will be nice to have for sure. Plus, of course, it's a free epic lord, which, as you guys know, epic lords are pretty rare, so definitely not bad to get him up here. And of course, you can see here he's got the bonus for Immortal Codex, Lord of Styx, the guild boss, and the single target DPS arena. This is basically just because he has attack speed, right? Again, he has that bleed, and then here he just does a lot of damage. And buffs up things like Valeria, who's really good in single target DPS as well. Then we go down to the Odyssey of Dreams. This is an event we've had in the past where you get some dice, you roll the dice, you move, which is pretty cool. It looks like they're bringing in 4 new maps and also stories where you can battle and win diamonds. So always love free rewards, guys. If I remember correctly, the rewards you got from actually clearing these were actually pretty good. So definitely not going to complain about that. Then we have the Luminance sign-in. So this is just a 7-day sign-in. I believe we have, can I see? I don't know if I can still see yeah, here we go. So this is probably going to be something similar to this, right? This is the current 7-day sign-in. It might be a little bit better because it's a specific event sign-in, but you basically just log in and you get some extra rewards every day. It's free, guys. We can't really complain. It's more than we would have had before, right? But then we have this thing, and this is probably the thing that I'm the most excited about, and that is this Frenzy Plundering. So, guys, this is the event that is happening 125 to 128. Is in the last week of January. And, guys, this is going to be something to save your energy for, because there is going to be an increase in the drop rates of Fracture, Doom, and Infernal Roar pieces from Gear Raid 3. Not only that, but there is going to be a 20% reduction in the cost of stamina to enter into Gear Raid 3. Guys, this is going to be your time to start pushing your Gear Raid 3. Get to stage 19, 20, 21. Get it done. Be prepared for when this event hits, and just blow all of your energy during this event, guys. Infernal Roar is one of the best DPS sets in the game. You want to get some really good pieces from this event, so definitely make sure that you save up some energy, build up your champions for Gear Raid 3, get that going, because this is going to be a very good event for a lot of us. I know that they did one in the past for Gear Raid 2 with, I believe, a buff to like Guardian pieces, which is really good for tanks. I think there was also an increase, if I remember correctly, for Invigoration. I might be wrong on that, but it was definitely a good time to do it, mainly because you just get that 20% discount for stamina, which means that the stamina you have goes longer. This is really, really good for people who are free to play or low spend, who maybe don't have a crazy amount of stamina or gems stockpiled to be able to use in order to get a ton of energy. So highly recommend you stockpile some energy, get it built up, and if you haven't already gotten to stage 19 in Gear Raid 3, you try your darndest to get there. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a fun month, or at least a fun, I guess, last half of the month, right? Because it starts in about 4 days. It has actually shown up in our event tab. You can see it here. That we have some of these events that are starting, so definitely excited to see what all comes about. I would assume that we'd probably be receiving a actual event calendar when it comes to the shards for the Vladoff fusion, but I would assume it's going to be relatively similar, if not basically identical to the previous events, and it should be relatively easy to get 1 copy, potentially 2 copies if you have a chance to win some of your tournaments. But guys, I hope you like this one. I'm really excited for this event. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are excited for this event, and also don't forget that hashtag of Bring Back Reeve. That's going to be it for me today. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked the video. Make sure to hit that sub button so you can be notified when all my content goes live in the future. And I will see you in the next one.